kind of like hearing the sound of my voice.
Yeah,
See,
even if
so
it's
does
like
Andy,
double.
I don't.
I don't.
I think I talk more naturally if I'm just talking.
I like the proximity effect.
Okay, hey everyone, welcome to Snackdown. I'm Justin, and this is
Andy.
We're on a food episode this time, and we have a special guest with us this time. This is the first guest we've ever had on Snackdown. So this is Chris Reilly.
What's up, y'all? I'm your third favorite food critic.
Yeah.
Could actually be better than us. Really.
It's undetermined at this point. We're not very good food critics, so.
So I brought quite a smorgasbord, if you will. We've got lots of different weird food over here, some fruits right here. Weird. I mean, not weird, I guess. It's a weird pairing, though, right? Like, we'll get to it. And then lots of different types of beers. I swear we're not going to tap into all of these. We just have them for picking because I did the pick and mix at Wegmans.
Yeah, there's 6 beers sitting on the table.
Yeah, we're not going to get into all that. And we also have some kombucha, so we're going to get into that. But this is all going to be based around miracle fruit. What do you guys know about miracle fruit?
Nothing.
I don't know. You sent me that Wikipedia link, but I didn't really read it. So.
I did the same. I was like, okay, I'll read that later.
You went down the rabbit hole and into the first sentence. It was like, this was found in Africa. And then you clicked on Africa and you were just like done with it.
Yeah, it was over.
So miracle fruit is from Africa. Basically, the effect is essentially anything that is sour will turn sweet, and then anything that is like bitter will turn savory.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got as far as like it makes like the sour to sweet, but I didn't get the sweet to savory.
Bitter to savory, yeah.
Bitter to savory, that's what it is? Oh, okay.
And then sweet to double sweet, I think.
So you've done this before, Andy?
Yeah. I'm not like taking you guys on like a
unknown
like
journey.
an LSD trip.
Our Andy Shaman.
Yeah. So, I mean, that being said, let's just get into it. So what we have here are like these little tablets. I mean, it looks like
a vitamin if it's like been left in the heat or like left on the table for like a month, and you're like, oh, I forgot to eat that vitamin.
It's like a little extra grainy, you know? Yeah.
It's got like a little slight discoloration.
So this is basically like the miracle berry, and then they like ground it up, and then they freeze dried it, and then put it in here. So like basically, there's a compound in there, and I'm not kidding you when I call it Miraculin or Miraculin or whatever. And so it's a glycoprotein, and then it has a carbohydrate chain, and all the carbohydrate chain with this compound just coats the tongue. Okay, so this doesn't have to cross the blood-brain barrier, or you don't get trippy and all that stuff.
You're not rubbing it into your gums.
No, you're not rubbing it into your gums. You're not grinding it up. You're not snorting it.
We're not like chopping it into a powder. And
you're not getting a rubber hose. And, you're not mainlining this. So all you basically do is just put it in your mouth and just let just kind of swirl it around, let it dissolve, and then
we eat stuff.
And we eat stuff.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
It's pretty tasteless. So this is the fruit itself.
This is like an extract from the fruit, yeah. Not an extract, it's like...
I wonder if the fruit itself is just tasteless.
I don't know. It tastes like a damn vitamin, doesn't it?
It's like sucking on dust.
It's like the Doritos that I ate the other week.
So should we try a food first before we try a drink?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a food.
What's the consensus on a food?
What do we have here?
We've got what do we have here? We've got lemons, grapefruit, pickles, goat cheese that you brought.
Is that blueberry goat cheese?
Maybe.
It's got something. It's like purple.
It's a fruit. It's not like
okay.
It's not like bird crap.
And then we've got raspberries and strawberries, and then we got straight lemon juice. But I mean,
let's kind of take a dip into.
We got to do something like I don't know.
Hardcore.
Yeah, hardcore. We got to just start in like lemon.
All right,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or lemon juice. Sorry, guys.
Danny's going for the lemon juice.
I mean, why not?
Take a shot. Okay.
Oh, this hasn't even been opened yet. Oh. Okay. Can we play a game too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with this experience, you can't use the word sweet. You have to come up with a different word. No sweet word. Okay.
Okay.
That tastes like
just the word sweet or anything that is similar.
No. Like you just can't use the actual word sweet unless you're just like, oh, that's pretty sweet.
What's the punishment?
I don't know.
What if you said it in an accent?
There's no penalty.
Doesn't sound as fun.
Yeah, you could use sweet. That's fine.
So we just squirted lemon juice in our mouth. It tastes like lemonade that you put way too much sugar in.
Yeah, you can kind of tell the parts of your tongue that didn't get hit.
Yeah,
by that.
I squirted it way too. I squirted it in the back of my throat. It was like lemon.
You sent it right forward. So it's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's kind of weird how it does that.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be a lot more bitter.
But it doesn't taste like straight lemon juice, right?
No,
not at all.
But now I'm trying to imagine what straight lemon juice is, and I can't really remember.
Because it's so good.
Because now
I've never just taken a shot of lemon juice. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's do. You guys want to try some pineapple habanero Cayenne kombucha?
Yeah.
Weird. Smells interesting.
You caught it on the...
My first booch.
It tastes like a fruit punch of some sort. Like a juicy juice.
You did the same thing. When you inhaled, it's definitely... Like, you can definitely kind of feel that it's...
Oh, yeah.
Either the carbonation or, like, the
yeah,
spice.
that's what happened. As soon as I, like... I breathed in, I, like, immediately wanted to cough.
I kind of gagged up a little bit.
I'm definitely not tasting habanero or cayenne. It tastes like a...
And it's very apparent. I've had this specific one before. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that'll, like, buy, like, the weird Oreo flavors or vanilla wafer banana pudding.
How was that?
Cereal. It was fine.
This kind of reminds me of a, what are those, like, fruit V8 juices? It's not like...
V8 Splash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of a V8 Splash.
But this, I mean, I'm telling you, we should have had a sip before we did any of this, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have, like, tried
We'll
all
verify
these
that
things.
in the actual kombucha episode, because it tastes nothing like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can taste the cayenne, but it's only in the back of my throat.
Mm-hmm. Did a poor job.
It's weird because, like, when you tip the
I didn't
drink
gargle
and you
that.
smell the liquid that's going in, it's like the spicy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it hits your tongue,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
like...
that's probably why I coughed.
It's like all hazy.
Yeah, because, like, as I'm tipping it, I'm like, I can smell all, like, the habanero cayenne pepper in the drink. But then when I'm drinking it just tastes like a pineapple juice.
Chris, do you want the rest of that?
Yeah, I'll finish it off.
Nice, dog.
I've been just eating rice, beans, and hot sauce for, like, the last 3 weeks, so...
Do you,
Is there a reason for that?
Oh, it's just when we were on tour. We, like, brought, like, a rice cooker with us, and we would just bring that into the venues and make rice and beans, like, literally every night.
How gassy were you guys?
It was tough.
I was going to ask you, since you're on a kind of a foodie podcast, what the weirdest thing you ate was on your tour?
I didn't, like, eat anything super weird. It was just, like, eating rice and beans and hot sauce every day for 3 weeks was, like...
Can we just make mention for, like, the uninformed? Hey, Chris is in a band.
Oh, yeah.
We mentioned it
playing a band.
last week.
Like a
right?
past episode.
No, we listened to it on the Fondue episode.
Yeah. So Chris is in a band called...
Trench.
So they're Syracuse-based. What genre would you say? I've heard shoegaze. I've heard post-metal.
Post-metal. That's so sick.
Is it?
No, I mean, that's totally inaccurate, but...
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't
but
heard
that's
that.
cool. We just describe it as, like, ambient rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, just keep it kind of broad. But yeah, we just ate rice and beans every day for 3 weeks, and then we didn't make it ourselves. We would just go to Taco Bell because it was inexpensive. So...
And it's the same. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Chris, do you need money?
That's what I'm here for. I'm not getting paid for this.
yeah, boys. You will get paid in rice and beans because you just named your own.
There's
currency.
a goodie bag at the door for you to take when you leave. It's rice and beans and.
Yeah. Well, you want to try something else?
So let's try a raspberry.
Yeah.
So what's affected? What do we expect?
Double sweet.
I thought we couldn't say sweet.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Do we get to punch you in the face?
Yeah, you get double rice and beans, Justin. I don't know.
Wow.
What's it taste like?
Candy?
Okay.
Kind of like a gummy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like borderline artificial.
But I could still taste like the original raspberry. It was only like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all like the mild bitterness of the raspberry is completely gone.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're like out of season of fruit and everything's not ripe, you then buy these tablets so that you can just eat one and then just eat grapefruit and not get like the tart unripe flavor.
While still getting to live in upstate New York.
All your fruit is like super unripe and like the wrong color and you're just popping a tablet and then
Where did you get these the tablets from?
Guess. Amazon. What were you gonna say?
What do people use these for? Like, why? I mean, aside from like
it's a novelty. That's
okay.
So it was discovered, by people that were already using it in like the 17th century, and then fast forward.
They were using it.
Yeah, they were using it. They were
What does that
mainlining.
mean?
They would like have it right before a meal, so that they could eat, like rice and beans and still think they were having something good. You could probably use this on tour.
Yeah.
So it's basically a way of making like garbage food taste edible.
Yeah, or like bland food. I mean, if you had something like this, you wouldn't need as much salt, sugar. Like, I mean, those things were not cheap and not readily available back then. So, but it had a revival and kind of this movement to popularity in the 1970s because this is a good diet option, right? You can get all the flavor without the calories, and at least on the Wikipedia website. They talked about how they were trying to get it approved by the FDA as maybe a food additive or food supplement. And like you see these like little kind of off-color comments of like how maybe the sugar industry broke in and stole some of their research documents, just like crap like that. So someone who's managing the Wikipedia page is like a bone to pick with the sugar industry. So
I have a Wikipedia account, so I can like edit stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
do you have like your own like Wikipedia site, or you
not
have like
my
an
own
account?
I have an account, so I can't update Wikipedia. And like Wikipedia is like current news. Like you can see something on the news like breaking that moment, and you go to Wikipedia and it's already there, updated with like cited.
There's just like this in every group. There's just someone that's just dedicated to.
Yeah, just has no life. That. Yeah, they just sit around waiting for like something to happen, which was exactly what I was doing. Total loser.
What did you do? The news was happening, and you Googled it, and then you saw like a Wikipedia site for it already.
Yeah, it wasn't like immediate. It was like the next day, and I was just curious. I was like, I wonder how like quick this is, and then I like checked a couple other things that were like I would search like the news that day, and like everything was already updated.
There's like a wiki site for like what you ate for breakfast, and like it's like you're currently like mouthing it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have Alexa at your house, like an Echo?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I do. Talk about my tax information and social security number and credit card numbers. So.
In front of Alexa.
Yeah.
You like sit down and you like put her in a chair and you sit in a chair and like read your tax documents.
I'm like, Alexa, tell me a story. And she's like, okay, Andrew, let's talk about your credit card history. I'm like, how do you know that? And she's like, how do we know that, Andrew? And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Alexas are really good for people that are like super lonely. Like if you're just like leaving for the day and you're like, bye Alexa, she's like, goodbye. Like
my 3-year-old said that like a couple of times. He's like, good night, or he goes, because we changed it to like Echo, and he goes, Echo, good night, and she's like, good night, sweet child. She won't say that, but like she'll say like good night.
Yeah.
You want to try another?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
How long does this last?
I think like 30 minutes. If we go over,
does it go faster with the liquids? Because I feel like
the answer to that. I know that it's carbohydrates on glycoprotein, but that my kind of knowledge stops there. I was just trying to throw that at you guys.
Well, let's try something. Let's try a pickle.
Yeah, can you pickle me, bro?
I feel like it was running out with the raspberry.
It was very good. It's sweet, right?
Mm-hmm. You said sweet again.
Ah, shit.
It was your game.
Now I just have to kill you.
I lose a limb.
Oh, it tastes it into those like non-sour pickles.
Mm-hmm.
The sweet pickles. There's no way you can do this without saying sweet.
I'm sorry. All right, game over.
What's
Obviously
the name for those? What's the official name for the sweet pickles?
I think they're just called sweet pickles.
I thought they were opposite. Like those are dill pickles. I thought there was like a
I think there
another
is.
term.
Double back to raspberry.
I don't like the sweet pickles though.
Do you like how that tasted?
It was like in between.
Kind of an aftertaste. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but
it is slowly like deteriorating though. I mean, because like from having the lemon juice, the change in the lemon juice was crazy. To the change in the pickle was like.
Well, let's try the lemon now.
We should have sampled it before we started.
Let's try. Give me the lemon juice again. I want to retest the lemon juice to see how.
If we're like still clean, if we're still good.
If it's lemon juice, then I'll be like, oh, we got to refresh.
The litmus test. Yeah, we'll grind it up and snort it.
Pop another pill.
It's sour. It's lemon juice.
I hope that was recorded. Let me try. I think mine's still working. Yep, mine still works.
Really?
Yeah. Chris? Also, this is sponsored by Top Care Antacid Tablets. Is it still working?
I would say
it's fading.
It is fading a little bit.
You want to double up? You want to do another one? Yeah, let's take a quick break, and we'll thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back. We at Snackdown would like to promote Chris's band Trench. Their 2 singles, Bend and Liminal, off of the album Ritual Love. So check that out. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp, and wherever else you get your music from.
Yeah, you can find them on YouTube too because they have music videos. So.
And they're pretty dope music videos. And Chris is in them with his big old beard. All right, now back to the show.
So we're back to sucking on a pill.
Oh, I gotta get my pill. Do I kind of chew it again?
Oh,
you're like nibbling it like a mouse with a piece of cheese.
Very Urkel. Did you guys ever
watch? I don't
watch?
know if this is worth it. Like if someone handed me like, have a bite of this. 1 second.
This isn't worth it.
If what I was eating was that bad that I had to eat this pill,
Go on.
I wouldn't do it. Okay, I think we got to like eat faster. Try more things.
Yeah, pop some beers.
I want to try grapefruit actually.
Yeah, have a grapefruit. I'm gonna pop open the Southern Tier Mango Crush Session Sour Ale, and I really don't like sour ales, so
it really does kill like the tartness of the grapefruit.
Oh yeah, we're still on grapefruit. Here, let me do that.
very succulent.
That's really good.
So, Chris, you were telling us a little bit about stories from the road. Do you have any recent stories otherwise? From the road or anything, really?
Can we discuss illicit drugs?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sure.
So, we were in New Orleans, and some members, I won't name names, may have smoked some marijuana. And we'd been walking like all day. So we go to the French Quarter, which is kind of like the old Montreal kind of like area where they have the market. And we get there, and our local guide, a friend of ours, was like, I'm going to go get a drink. So we're standing in this busy market, and we're all wearing sunglasses, and we're standing in a perfect circle, looking at each other, and no one is speaking. We're all just standing in the circle. And I was not smoking the marijuana. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, we're all staying in the circle. And, like, this goes on for, like, 20, 30 seconds. Like, everyone's just standing there staring at each other with their sunglasses on. Everyone's just kind of hanging around eating, like, conversing around us. And, like, eventually I'm just like, we look like cops right now. and everyone's like, yeah, we do. All right, let's break up. So, like, one of them's like, I'm going to go get a drink. And everyone's like, yeah, I'm going to get a drink, too. So everyone, like, single file, like, goes over to this bar. And, like, the first person's like, I'm going to have a water. And she's like, okay. So she like goes down the bar and like gets a bottle of water, comes back, and the first person pays. And then the second person gets in line and he's like, I'm going to have a water. And she's like, okay. So she goes down to the bar and gets another water, comes back, and they pay. Third person comes down, I'll have a water. And she's like, is everyone getting waters? Are you all getting waters? Everyone's like, yeah. So she goes and gets like a couple more bottles and like, we all get our waters and we go back to our circle. And now we're in a circle with our sunglasses on, and we're all just drinking water and not speaking still. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I didn't really understand what was happening because I don't know, like I didn't really think anyone was that high, but I guess they were. So like we like walk back to the van, which is like, I don't know, seemed like an ungodly distance. And like it was pretty hot that day, so it was just like a death march back to the van, and we get there and I'm like, what was going on there? What happened exactly? It's like everyone's like, I think we're just really high. I don't know.
So you guys went from like, or you know, they went from just getting really stoned to like looking like narcs or cops.
I just didn't I didn't understand it.
You're so stoned that you look like a narc.
I like that you were one by one ordering water.
Oh yeah. And, like, I think everyone was having this, like, inner monologue, but everyone was too high to say anything. So, like, everyone's like, I feel like I should say something right now, but I'm just really tired and I'm high.
You guys want to do,
oh, yeah.
You want to do the...
drop a lemon?
Noble lemon drop?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, let's try this. We're doing the...
Go.
The lemon candies from a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Oh, the super sour ones.
I never had it before, but it's still pretty sour. You know what? No, actually, no. Just initially it was.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like it was, though. It's like an intense... sweetness. It's like an intense flavor, but it's not like have you ever had a Warhead?
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you like bite on something really hard, like so hard that it makes you just kind of think about what kind of dental insurance you have?
Yeah.
I just did.
Yeah.
Do you want to try another beer, Andy?
Yeah. I mean, did you try the sour?
Or the goat cheese?
Let's hit the goat cheese.
Let's do the goat cheese.
I mean, goat cheese is kind of like bitter.
It's mild. Yeah,
I mean,
goat cheese is mild as is. But.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as cheeses go, it's like a mild bitter. So
this kind of has, I want to say,
blueberry.
These are just blueberries.
Yeah,
it's wild blueberry with lemon and thyme.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm classier than I thought, I guess.
It does make the cheese taste a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cheese that's in like a cheese Danish kind of.
Yeah, like the slight bitterness is kind of subdued.
Which I really don't... I mean, I like goat cheese.
Yeah,
I'm a fan, so it's kind of a bummer, actually. Yeah, this is good, though.
Yeah, it'd be funny to, like, as a punishment for someone that loves sour foods, to, like, continue to make them eat meals with one of these.
Speaking of punishment, you want to get some sriracha out?
Oh, no. Yes.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, nosies. Oh, yesies. Should I kind of...
You're just going to chug it right out of the bottle?
I mean...
I'm not going to do that.
I mean, I'm not going to put my lips to it.
I thought you were going to, like, squirt a little on your finger. We need a picture of that, Andy, to put on.
Look like a suckling calf.
Something. He just took the bottle of sriracha and just squirted it right in his face. And it's on his mouth. It's like there's a big glob on your chin right now.
Did I get it?
No.
No.
Did I get it?
Not even close.
You ding-dongs, I can see where it is. I mean, I can, like, tell where it is. I'm just being...
Are you, though?
Plain of funny.
Weird.
It makes it just sweet, right?
Does it really?
Yeah, and then I don't want it.
Wow.
It does get spicy afterwards, though.
Yeah, like...
It cuts through.
Chris, you look like you're about to slap someone with
Sriracha slap.
Yeah. Ever heard someone pronounce it sriracha?
Sriracha?
No, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Are they the same type of person that call Chipotle?
Yes.
Nice.
Chipotle.
Heard
That
around
is
the world.
so weird.
Is it cool, right? Because Justin and I...
It does get spicy, like, afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can feel the heat kind of on the... Especially on, like, the edges.
But, wow, it changes it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually not very pleasing, to be honest.
No.
Oh, really? I think it's cool because you can actually kind of, like, taste...
Well, it's cool because you can taste a difference, but it makes sriracha something I don't want to eat.
Oh, really? It kind of makes it, like, a little barbecue-y. Or, like, a little, like, like, kind of like an Asian sweet sauce.
Yeah.
Like closer to, like, a ketchup, almost.
Yeah.
And I love me some ketchup.
Yeah.
Are you a ketchup guy?
I like ketchup.
Chris?
Yeah.
All right, you want to try the
let's go with this Death by Disco.
Death by Disco.
Death
Before
Disco. Oh.
You gotta.
And they wouldn't even
see
know
who
what
opens it
disco
better.
is at that point.
That was okay. Did you have the sour beer at all or no?
I didn't even know you opened it.
Oh yeah. Did you know I opened it?
No.
There's so much stuff on the table right now. I can't even see.
It's really smorgasbordy.
What Andy is doing behind the wall of beer bottles.
Sorry.
Like crossing.
Like beer bottles, grapefruit rinds, and antacid.
Yeah.
So this is pretty good. I mean, it's not really.
I wonder what we should have done is gotten like a really cheap like a Coors or a Bud Light and seen if by drinking this it makes it like a drinkable beer.
Probably just make it sweet. Just
But
taste
see,
honestly,
what
it tastes
effect does
like
it
juice.
have on this?
Just not as bitter, I guess.
Oh.
It's just
Yeah,
a
it's kind
little
of
sweeter.
making it a little bit smoother. It kind of reminds me of a stout now.
Yeah,
Right?
like a milk stout almost. Are you a chocolate malt guy?
Chocolate milk?
Chocolate malt?
Malt?
You a malted?
No.
Malted
I've
shake?
never been a malt.
Really?
No.
You go to an ice cream shop. What do you get?
I really like Gannon's ice cream. You ever been there?
Down in the valley?
Yeah.
Yeah, like south of Syracuse.
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
north of Lafayette.
Yeah, because they make all theirs in-house, so their cookies and cream is really good.
Cookies and cream. What? Just like hard ice cream?
Yeah, just
on
hard.
the cone?
Yeah, just hard ice
Okay.
cream. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what you do. You go somewhere that does the hard
You want to
dip.
sit down?
This is the scheme.
Yeah, you know, you ever seen the dip that you dip it in and then it hardens?
Yeah.
So you get a black raspberry ice cream with a chocolate dip. It's
Oh
delicious.
wow.
That sounds very nice.
My local creamery, they make their own sundaes, and it's like a strawberry rhubarb topping sundae. And the most dangerous thing is it's just right on the way home every time. And Kellen was like, yeah, we gotta. The place is called Hilltop Ice Cream. Kellen was like, yeah, we gotta go Hilltop sometime this season. And I'm like, yeah, we do have to. I haven't been either.
Haven't been every day this week.
Yeah.
We haven't tried the strawberries yet.
Yeah, we got
Dude, dive in, man.
Is that something we haven't tried?
I think so. We did the lemon.
Or the
we did
lemons.
grapefruit.
Oh, we haven't tried the lemons. I actually
Oh,
want...
that's right. We didn't try the lemons.
Because we didn't even list off everything. We've just kind of been... All right,
Yeah.
So to list it off, here's what we've got. Death Before Disco Porter by Left Hand Brewery. Mango Crush Session Sour Ale by Southern Tier Brewing. We've got a couple of Wegmans brand kombuchas. One is the Pineapple Habanero Cayenne. I don't know who kind of like really tapped into that one, that specifically one. Cranberry Hibiscus, an actual just lemon. Pineapple, grapefruit.
Wait, pineapple?
Just kidding.
I was like, I didn't see that.
Pickle.
Pickle.
I'm sorry. Pickle, grapefruit. We've got that goat cheese and strawberry and raspberry and a little bit of sriracha. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna try one of these strawberries actually.
so anyone who wants to do this at home, I mean, I'll probably put up a link for like Miracle Fruit or Miracle Berry. Otherwise, you can just look it up on Amazon or just kind of any other marketplace. Is it yummy?
This tastes like a strawberry. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe if they are a little tart.
like there's like white spots on mine, so maybe. But it tastes like a regular strawberry, so maybe it helped it some.
I gotta say, like, out of all the fruit, I would say the strawberries were the least ripe out of the ones that I picked.
Yeah,
But-
I mean that's a good. Like if it made unripe strawberry taste good, then I guess that's a win. Is anyone else's stomach feeling like weird? Like, you can eat a lot of weird
No.
things. Lime juice, pickles, strawberries, sriracha, and
Dude, pop some Tums, brother.
these almost look like bigger versions of the Miracle berries.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you, I got a discount. So the ones that we had before were Amazon brand. These ones are Alibaba brand.
Wash down that ecstasy with some LSD.
Very Hunter S. Thompson moment.
Yeah, so this sour ale is pretty good. I don't drink a lot of sour ales.
They're pretty gross, honestly. People are into them, though. I feel like a lot
This
of people
tastes really sweet, though.
Yeah, you can't taste that, like, stomach acid sort of flavor.
What are your favorite local breweries in like upstate New York?
I like Southern Tier. I think they make a pretty good IPA.
I'd say mine would be... It'd kind of be a tie. Like, I respect the fact that Empire Brewery's doing their own thing, and they're doing it, like, pretty locally, but to a larger scale. I really do like Heritage Hill. I mean, just,
But yeah, the stuff that we drank from them is good.
aside
They're not
from-
as easy to get, though.
It's certainly not as accessible, but I'd say like Empire, Heritage Hill, and Good Nature Brewery out of Hamilton. That's good stuff. When are we rock climbing next, guys?
Oh, my back hurts and I've got work.
Nice.
No.
Better get an ambulance here right away.
Yeah, call 911 there, Justin. I gotta say, like, so I didn't mention this last podcast. I was hurting really bad, and it wasn't from rock climbing. It was from guesses, racquetball. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
It's like the nerdiest sport you can think of.
Yeah.
I did not wear the goggles because I am a cool kid.
When you play racquetball, you use the square rackets?
No. What's that from?
I thought they used square rackets so you could like hit closer to the wall.
That's actually a really good idea, and we're gonna patent that and move with it. But no, so it's. I mean, they're different.
You know, I think I'm thinking
shaped.
of when you take a racket and you put it in its case.
Oh,
you know, those,
yeah,
those
like
ring
the
cases.
old-timey case.
Yeah. I'm thinking of.
They're really like the really old-timey cases. They look like almost like a vice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Are you thinking of a fishing net, Justin? That's not a sport.
For some reason, I thought those were. I don't know. It makes sense though, right?
How did you get hurt playing racquetball?
So I didn't get hurt, but I was so sore.
Oh.
A doctor that I used to work with, we went to, I saw him and he goes, "Oh yeah, we should play racquetball sometime." I'm like, "When are you guys playing next?" And he goes, "Today." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess I can do that."
Right now.
Yeah, he's like, he like ripped off his he ripped off his pants or whatever.
Everything he was wearing was like put on by buttons.
Yeah.
Just like snaps.
Yeah. He's like, "Right now." And then he like stripped away, he like ripped off essentially like the scene, and then like it was a racquetball court. It was very trippy. But yeah, so we played that day, and I went toe-to-toe with him. We went 1-1 in terms of games. But I felt like a hound dog that like caught a scent and just like went all night and then just like came back and was like,
I made a mistake, yeah.
Yeah, it was a big mistake.
I haven't played racquetball in forever.
It's a good sport. I just like how you don't really have to run for the ball after it's like a dead ball. Like in tennis, like you just like make a dumb mistake and you're like, oopsies, and then you have to like run out of the court and feel like an idiot. You know, it's like very...
It's enclosed.
It's enclosed, but it's not a lazy man sport. So that's arguably, I mean, like top 3 things that I like to do: racquetball, rock climbing, and lake surfing, or like wake surfing, like behind a boat, and then it kind of creates its own wake. Which, Justin, you're going to do this summer.
Like on a surfboard?
What? Yeah.
Really? How do you get started? You have to hold onto a rope?
Can we do story time?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's the jingle.
Like, it's not a story time because it's more just an explanation. So can we do reverse story time? Because I really messed up on that.
Yeah.
Thanks. I do that, and then Justin has to edit it, and then I feel really bad. Anyway, Justin's going to kill me. So basically, you get on a boat, and you get a bunch of fat people in the back, and that creates just a big wake. And then you basically go, I think it's like 7 miles an hour. It depends on the boat. And that goes just very slow, but it creates this massive wake. And then you're on a surfboard on the back, and then you just get in that sweet spot. And then you can let go. And the boat's always kind of turning into the wave, whatever wave that you're on. If you're like if you're lefty or righty, kind of picks like, you know, which wave you want to be on. But yeah, I mean, like the boat's always kind of
turning.
It's always like it's a very subtle turn, but that kind of like creates a bigger wake as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do it indefinitely.
So the fat people are necessary for the sport?
I was curious about that. I want to get into that a little bit.
Well, that's kind of a joke, but like
you.
Yeah.
We need you all.
Big people only. No. So we joke, you know, because like it's on a water skiing boat. Like that's how we do it. So you really need like a lot of like back weight for that. If I suppose, and they make boats that have like big like wakeboarding boats. Like wakeboarding boats are like made to make a wake, right? Okay. They're just like built for that. And there are even like wake surfing boats that are definitely built for that. But our workaround is just adding a bunch of people, and then even just putting a wedge on the outside of like one of the sides, and it helps kind of shift the boat off to the side. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, you could just do that indefinitely. If I could do that all the time, I totally would.
Sounds sick. Did you guys watch Rocket Power in the 90s? Nickelodeon?
Rocket Power. No. Is it like Rocket Man?
No, it was like a kids show, like a bunch of kids like in California. There was like surf and like do all that crap, and like there was this fat kid named Squid.
Is it live action?
that name.
It was no, it was cartoon.
Oh, okay.
And he was like trying to learn how to surf, but he was like kind of too fat. And like so he like couldn't get up on a surfboard. And then like one of the like the little people was like, "Well, you just need a different size board, like a long board." And then it's able to get up. And like that actually happened to me in Costa Rica.
Did you go surfing in Costa Rica?
Well, not really, because like I was like 13 and I was like fat as shit. So like I had this like little like shortboard, and like I couldn't get up, and like
And then you remembered your Nickelodeon days.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I cracked a tooth open. I got
was this kind of near your dad's place?
Yeah. It was. He basically just like dropped us off on the beach for a couple of days and like paid for a motel and like gave us a little bit of money for food and just like, I'll see you in a couple of days.
Wow.
So like we were 13, so we didn't know how to budget. So like we we ran out of money like the first day, and like all we had were like, I don't know why, but we had like 9-inch like Bowie knives for some reason.
Of course.
So we had that and like a couple of dollars. So we bought pineapples and like lived off of pineapple, like super not ripe pineapples. Like you have to like.
So you and your brother got pieces. Like sick.
Yeah, but we were surfing too. So
what beach was this?
I think this was
like Tamarindo?
Delmonico.
That's a steak place.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's steak. It was Dominical. That's what it was. Not Delmonico's. Not confused with the best steak place in the world.
Hey, come on down to Delmonico's.
We got unripe pineapples and surfing.
When you're here, you're family. I'm like, wow, what a weird tagline for Costa Rica. You think they'd go with like a Pura Vida or something like that? Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. Well, cool. That's awesome.
Well, cool. You think we're done?
I think so.
I think we tried everything.
Did I bring it?
Yeah, we did.
Did I bring it to the table this week?
You did. You brought everything to the table, as there's so many things on the table.
A lot on the table.
We didn't even get into the other kombucha, but I mean, it wasn't as daring as pineapple habanero cayenne.
That was really interesting because that really cut out all the spiciness of that.
Yeah. But maybe next time we'll have cranberry hibiscus.
Road soda.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have a roadie. You can take the roadie.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well.
Yeah, well.
Is that my pay or?
That's your pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get paid in kombucha, and don't forget your beans
rice and
beans.
Yeah.
At the door.
Okay.
They're all uncooked, so just try not to nibble on the way back. 'Cause you will actually be thinking of your dental insurance.
Anyways, well, thanks, Chris, for coming on.
Yeah, thank
you.
Don't
Thanks
forget to listen to Trench, guys, because it's good.
It's really good.
And if they are ever playing in a city near you.
2 out of 3 people agree.
That's true. That's like a dentist thing.
Wait, what did you say?
2 out of 3 people agree.
2 out of 3.
The Trench is really
good.
good.
You don't have headphones on, so you haven't heard me this entire time, have you?
No, I've heard you.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I'm using through my real ears.
I'm using it through my robot ears.
Robot. Okay, yeah, cool. Thanks. I don't remember the thing. Do you see a notebook lying around here?
Speaking of Notebook, I love The Notebook. It's my favorite movie.
Let's actually just start a whole new podcast right now about that.
Oh, actually, well, once our Dawson's Creek podcast kind of comes to fruition.
I'm a bird, you're a bird.
What?
Notebook reference.
Okay. All right. How about you and Justin start the Notebook podcast?
Actually, I think it's if you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Oh, can I shout out Sole Purpose?
You can.
All right. Also, I just want to shout out real quick our buddies on the Sole Purpose podcast. They're absolutely nuts, and they basically just do shoeys, then talk about shoeys, and then do shoeys again. Do you know what a shoey is, Chris?
I have no idea what that is.
A shoey is basically where you pour an alcoholic drink into a shoe and then drink that.
An actual shoe?
Yes.
That's very weird.
But Sole Purpose, I think the minimum size shoe is 11.
Wait, what's their name?
11?
Sole Purpose.
No, I get it. That's real smart.
Yeah.
SOLE.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, let me just read this thing. Thanks for listening today. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find this episode and others like it on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever else you get your podcasts. And you can go to our website at snackdownpod.com.
Snack you later.
See, you liked it.
I did like it. All right, thanks for listening. And actually, do you want to have Trench play us out today?
Are we allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we'll have Trench play us out today.
Not.
Father, may we? Daddy, may we?
Okay, yeah, bye.